Sure. Bye-bye, dear diary. Come on. Hello, diary. I don't know how to get to you, diary, so this is a problem. What? Ah, yeah, now. Take.
Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while. All I can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains, and that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
Me and the baby?
Do you still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
It's plausible.
Well, all I know is that my family on my mother's side came from Europe. Well, like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker. The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is liable to believe in coincidences, the more coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
According to the diary, Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it, Kate Walker?
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about, the one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked, happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes, but what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate Walker. Where you lead, I will follow. As long as you don't forget your bag.
Trust me, Oscar. You're the only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you.
Alright, find out about the pogroms. How do we do that? Wir kriegen dich.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed, Frank Hoss. That member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them, and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. But the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
We're getting close, but it's not enough to draw conclusions yet.
What is
So,
that?
according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
1 year, oh my god. Sister Magdalena Baden Sanatorium Ostertal, June 13th, 1938. Dear Herr Rose, please accept my heartfelt thanks for the new donation Herr Zimmer made to our institution on your behalf. Therefore, it is my pleasure to inform you that Dana can remain with us until December 1938 as you asked. It is indeed the most reasonable thing to do regarding the deterioration in her health. Please rest assured that we will continue to keep good care of her. Yours sincerely, Sister Magdalena, Mother Superior of the Baden Sanatorium. What happened?
That's a good clue, I guess. But I need to find more.
Okay. More. There's more. Her handkerchief.
Dana's initials.
Yes. Okay. And the wall. The wall!
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
It's like we've gone through a looking glass.
Yeah, that's
I do
crazy.
not understand, Kate Walker.
Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying.
If you say so, Kate Walker.
If you say so. Kate Walker. Okay, I don't know what else I should be finding. Can I leave the room is the question. Yes, I can. Okay, maybe I do need to look around the neighborhood actually, not just her room. Find out about the pogroms. Ah, this book, yes, of course.
According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938.
So she was safe. September 15th, 1935, anti-Vagaran laws are passed. March 12, 1938, Ostertal is annexed by the Brown Shadow. November 9th, 1938, the Brown Shadow organizes a night of pogroms against the Vagaran community, and especially its members living on Wagen's Bridge of Mists. October 30th, 1943, the Allies declare that the annexion of Ostertal and Austria were null and void. April 13, 1945, Allied forces led by the Red Army liberate Wagen after intensive bombing. April 28, 1945, Ostertal's independence is proclaimed. Okay.
Come on, Oscar. We need to find more clues.
More clues. What else? What else you want? There's this woman again. I really don't know what else we are supposed to find. I think there's nothing there. Find out more. I mean, I can read that flyer again here, right? But we already saw that. More clues. Is there anything else? I mean, probably I'm not allowed to go back in. I mean, down there was nothing else, I believe. That we've read. And this we've looked at. But we didn't have anything to clean it with. Right, right. But Do I have something to clean right now?
No, I don't think so. Impossible.
Diploma. Handkerchief. Ah, there we go. And we can see the Rose names.
Anton and Lena Rose. Dana's parents. Oh God. They were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Rose also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure. I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
Okay, let's go. I do love a good crazy sanitarium. But it doesn't seem to be that crazy. Or also in the third game when we were at this sanatorium or hospital. That was also interesting. Okay, go up. And finally we get to ride the tram again. So, guest house.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker,
Sorry, what?
Dana Rose. I knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling. Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman. But you must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind? So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
Why did you change your name?
I didn't. I just took it back. You see, I was born and raised in London. My parents were diplomats from Austria. Janet Blake was always my real name.
And how did you become a British military officer? It doesn't sound like the usual career path for a famous artist.
Very true indeed, Miss Walker. But I actually have been both during my lifetime. The British Secret Service hired me as soon as they heard I was going to work close to the Brown Shadow in Ostertal. Back in the 30s, that was, just before I met Dana at the refuge.
So you were some kind of double agent.
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
I know Dana was very concerned about Leon being on the run after the death of that scientist, Herr Berger. I can't blame her. How could he survive through the winter all alone in the mountains in a strange country?
How could he? That's exactly the right question, Miss Walker. That origin expedition in Baltayar. What a mess that was.
I discovered today that Dana became pregnant that summer of 37. Leon was the father. So her parents decided to hide her in a sanatorium outside town. Which, I assume, saved her from the night of the Brown Shadow pogroms in Vagen.
You assume right, but her parents, on the other hand,
Yes, I heard they didn't make it.
poor bastards, if you'll pardon my French.
So, that's basically all I know. Can you tell me what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby?
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while. I'm sorry, Miss Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. Cold as hell here.
Okay, Baden Island. That's intriguing. And how cool is the tram going through the lake or the river or whatever? Insane. Please do not feed the swans. The great Wagen swans are not only the immortal symbol of our town, they are living and fragile beings, so please do not feed the swans. Wrong and uncontrolled feeding can cause illness and be fatal to them. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to leave her here, but... yeah, okay, this is a tram plan. But she's a little bit slow.
How the heck do I get myself into these situations?
So are we going to the sanatorium right now?
These ruins, they look like they're from the Middle Ages or something.
Okay. This reminds me also when...
There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place.
Thanks.
Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar, but please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Awesome. This really reminds me of when we were in Syberia with Hans and taking him to his mammoths. Ooh, okay. She's walking a little bit weird, but I guess that's due to the terrain. Okay, don't get stuck. So this is the sanatorium. I mean, how long are these days? I thought I was able to sleep, go home, relax in the guest house, but no. Fräulein Junta is dragging me out here.
Grim.
Grim. I love it. It's straight from a haunted house.
This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... oh, jeez.
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar. I think Dana's... oh my god, she must have...
Don't jump to hasty conclusions yet, Kate Walker.
Yeah.
You should try and find that spot that Colonel Blake mentioned.
Section 08. Yes, okay, let's go.
Okay. I thought this was the sanatorium, but no. Okay. Oh, this is O.
Section 08 is over there. I don't have time to get lost in that maze.
Okay, where are we? We are here? Are we here? What are we using?
I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, Oscar.
Okay.
Will do. Just call me whenever you need directions.
when I need him for directions. Okay.
Can you tell me where I am?
All right, then.
So I'm assuming I'm on the front. I'm not sure if this is correct, but yeah. I mean, okay, let's just walk.
A cemetery. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Everything's fine. I'm sure I can't use all.
Section D.
Okay, section D. Can't walk everywhere because of some things. Obstructions. Okay.
The inscription has faded away.
Oh no. Oh no. So if I'm at D,
I need directions,
I was
Oscar.
at D. And I was walking down. Is that the way I walk down? Perhaps. Then I need to go to the left. And that should be easy, right? Can you say something?
Section O.
Yeah.
That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach.
Okay. I think he's not really talking to me. I can just look. What is that?
Section K.
Section K. Why did
I
she
need
say
help
it
here.
like that?
I do the thinking, she does the walking. Fine by
Section
me.
K. Okay. And then just walk up. Yeah, and then you're
A
there.
dead end.
Oh,
I'll have to go back.
I see. Okay. No bueno. No bueno. Can I walk through here though? No, no, no.
Section G.
Okay, section G. Is there another way to go up or go around? Yeah, like this. This looks good. This looks pretty good. Is there... Okay, there are some stairs. Go up. And then go left. Ooh, spooky. What is all this here?
Illegible.
Illegible. Oh no. But this should be right. This should be at section O.
Anna Rose, 1938. Gone to a better place. Oh no. What happened?
Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news. They had already buried the baby girl.
And afterwards?
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth, so she remained at the sanatorium a few months more. She was devastated, poor darling.
That's how she survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything. Her parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them.